Now, boys, what's going on? This is Yorkie here, and welcome back to another episode of this FIFA 23 Blackburn Rovers career mode. And today, we're going to finish off the summer transfer window, and it's been a hectic one so far. The first bit of business we did was go out and secure the backline by signing Levi Colwill. The youngster from Chelsea, he looks really decent at 20. I'm hoping he'll grow a lot and can also be a centre-back for us in the Premiership. Then moved on to sign Cade Cowell. I think that's how you say his name. Again, pronunciation is not my strong point, but leave suggestions down below when I'm struggling. This guy's rapid. He's unbelievable. At 19, he could play left, right, or even up top. I actually think he could probably play cam, but at the minute we need him out wide because that's where we're lacking depth. I went out and I managed to get Amad Diallo on loan, which is pretty ridiculous, but we managed to sign him right-sided midfielder. Got him for a year from Manchester United, so I'm excited to see what he could do. In his debut, he managed to score a goal. And the final transfer we did of the last episode was Dejed Spence. I don't know how we managed to get this guy in. 77 rated. He's probably going to have to start. Someone made a great point in the comment section. Spence and Diallo are going to have to start games, or else they'll be recalled. Gelhardt got recalled last year, so these two are going to have to play games, or they'll be recalled in January. And I don't want that to happen, because these two are going to be keys to us getting promotion. Who knows? We might then go on and sign them permanently in our first year in the Premiership. And so far, we started the season off very strongly. Ourselves, Southampton, Bournemouth, and Norwich all on 9 points. We scored 10 goals, so we have a much better goal difference and only conceded 1. Now, this could be a busy episode because we still have 25 million in the current budget. Now, I want to leave some money for January. You never know what's going to happen throughout the season, so we might need to make big deals when it comes to January. But before we get to any transfers, we're going to play this game against Sheffield United. Had a very good season last year, so I think this will be a difficult tie. This is going to be our starting 11. Campbell, we've rotated a little bit because of tired legs, so Cowell will get his first start in this 11. Mad Diallo starting as well, making sure we're giving that game time. The only reason Spence isn't is he's absolutely knackered. And Devine will get his first start at cam. You guys are calling for me to use him more so that he improves. I need to make sure that I give him the game time needed this season. Tyrese Campbell up top, because Callum Grant's just not doing the job at the minute. I'm pretty sure last season we managed to do all right against Sheffield United. We're going to need to do the same here. I want to win again, and I want to win quite emphatically, because this season so far, we're looking like very strong candidates for promotion, which is what we set. If we do not get promotion, we will leave Blackburn Rovers. That's the stipulation, the little storyline we're putting into this. The Blackburn Rovers board have backed your boy Yorkie. If we do not achieve promotion, we will leave. And I have no idea where we'll end up. It'll be the first time we've ever moved in a save. Hello there. Let's that one into Campbell. Campbell might spot a ball over the top for Devine. Can Devine get to that? Surely Jamal Lower's brought him down there. And Alfie Devine, in the opening moments, is going to pick up an injury. Now, he picked up an injury in the last episode. He's going to pick up another one here. Have we found ourselves another injury-prone player? It was Reece Nelson last year. It'll be Alfie Devine this year. Now, it wasn't actually Devine that went down injured. It was Buckley. I don't know how I managed to make that mistake, but it's Buckley that's actually injured. He's playing a little bit deeper today because we are lacking at central midfield. We're going to need to sign someone in this episode. That could be a really frustrating injury if it's going to be a long-term one. And I'm not exactly blessed on the bench here with players that I can bring on. I've got Tyrese instead. I'm going to go into Tyrese. Tyrese Campbell with a shot and a great save from Davis. We're going to bring off John Buckley and bring on Adam Wharton. Not ideal. Adam Wharton, he's only 60 rated overall. Doesn't look a thing like his picture, actually, that player. And that's a little bit frustrating at this stage. We're going to go with the chip again. And Amad Diallo might manage to get onto that. He does. Is he going to get the second ball? He doesn't. That's really unlucky, but we'll win it here with Devine. Knight back across to Amad Diallo. Diallo with a shot saved by Davis. Absolutely horrendous. It's 0-0. We need to come up with something in the second half. Can't stop thinking about that injury, though. Like, that could be huge if he's out for a long time. I know, out wide, though. This could be good. Going in towards Alfie Devine. Managed to get there in the end. Considering there's been no highlights, we're going to try and save this one now with this triple substitution. Hopefully, the players coming on the pitch could do well. I'm really looking at Callum Grant now to just create the kind of opportunity which will lead to a goal. Pickering. There's that one forward to Callum now. That's great footwork. It's into Rudd. Rudd's shot was poor. Blocked instantly, and that's all it's been in this one. Just block shots. Callum Grant now. Can he hold the ball up? He can. Can he play the right ball? This is into Rudd. This is a massive moment for Rudd. Rudd, though, just couldn't do anything with it. Can I play it back across? I can do. Callum Grant. Good shot. Good save. Didn't really connect as I wanted. And that is the full-time whistle. Horrendous game of football here. It's going to be 0-0. We'll take the point. And it's going to be 3 months out for John Buckley. A broken toe. So the game time that you guys wanted for Devine is going to happen. John Buckley misses 3 months. And there are definitely worse teams in this league to draw against, but it's just frustrating because Southampton and Bournemouth both managed to win their game. games. I'm really stressed about centre mid, so I'm going to go in there instantly and sign ourselves to centre mid. It's going to make a team in the league weaker and ourselves stronger. We're going in for Gustavo Hamer. I think he'll be a solid signing. In fact, I think he'll be brilliant for us. He's definitely a starter. Whether he gets starting football, who knows? But I'm going to lowball it. 7.5 million. How do you fancy that, Coventry? Maybe you accept. 8.6, we're actually going to bite their hands off. For a very quality central midfielder, 8.6 million, not a bad fee. And I need him in the door as quickly as possible because games are coming thick and fast in the championship and we need bodies in the centre of the park. Now, he's demanding quite a lot, but we are anticipating we're going to be a Premiership side. So we're going to pay it. It's nearly 30 grand, which isn't really what I wanted to pay. But we need this kind of player through the door. 26, 76 rated. He should be perfect for the centre of the park. So let's get the deal done. The big question you guys will be asking is, are we going to get ourselves an A for this deal? And of course we are. And we're going to get to see him make his debut here against Swansea. We're going to play this one. If you remember in the last season, Swansea were basically the side that decided that we would be getting playoffs instead of automatic. I want to get a little bit of revenge. Rudd starts at camp today because Devine is tired. There's a few players tired. Pickering still is tired. And I don't have any other left back. So that is going to be the operation we go for after this game against Swansea. Let's see how Travis and Hamer do together. Callum Grant starting up top as well. So eyes on him. I'm excited to see how Rudd gets on today. And I do feel like we might do a little bit better with Reece Nelson being back up top. Doland, going to find Hamer. That is lovely. Rudd then, going to play that one in behind to Callum Grant. Grant will pull that one back. And then across to Rudd again. It's a terrible pass. Hamer will win that ball back. Pickering knocks it forward to Reece Nelson. Nelson is just so deadly now. He looks really good, as if he's kind of turning into the player we expected him to be. Early corner for Blackburn Rovers. Let's whip this one in towards Callum Grant. Can't get his head on it. It's going to land to Grant. Okay, I thought that was Callum Grant. It actually landed to Grant, and that's a wasteful shot. Don't let him put one across. That's great from Wharton, but, I mean, he didn't capitalise, and Perot is the man who scored past me last time. I do not want that pain again. And one of the things that lets me down quite a bit is that we get in behind with the wingers. I'm going to actually put them back on support and see if I can link up a bit more. We end up with too many bodies too far up the pitch, so let's see if we can get Doland on the football a bit more. And then Spence is going to whip that one in. It's towards Rudd. Rudd is never going to win that header. Another very poor half of football for Blackburn Rovers. We limited Swansea to pretty much nothing, but we created nothing ourselves. So far in this episode, we're going to have 2 games with 0 highlights in them. So it's not really working in my... Oh my God, he's done me twice. Luckily, Reggie Cannon was there. Oh, they've cut me straight open, and Perot again, he's going to score for Swansea. Could it have been anyone but him? I feel like we were defending fairly well, but Wharton, he's nowhere near. We're like, what are you doing, Wharton? Absolutely nowhere near him, and Perot finds it easy to score, and so far in this match, and in this episode, we've created nothing. Rains it pours in these kind of situations. Reece Nelson nearly picking that up, but again, just nothing. And these 3 at the back formations are the worst. They just camp 4 players in the box the entire time and then try and score on the breakaway. Reece Nelson again. His run was a bit too straight, but it's going to end up working out, is it? I thought Gustavo Hamer was in for his first goal here. Wasn't to be. Callum Grant now. Back to Rudd. I'm just trying to open up any space I can for Tyrese Dolan. How has he not found the back of the net? He should be 1-1. I've mentioned it before. Tyrese Dolan needs to score more goals. Perot has turned Reggie Cannon, and this could end up being awful. Patterson, Whittaker. It's 2-0. We tried to go to get back into the game. Dolan should have put us back in the game. We're going to lose 2-0. This is not the sign of a team that's looking at promotion. In the last episode, I felt extremely confident. After the first 2 games in this one, the confidence is lacking, and losing these kind of games at this stage of the season against Swansea as well, of all teams after last year, is not good. And that kind of pass from Wharton, he's had a shocking game. Not the debut from Gustavo Hamer I was expecting. And Wharton getting an opportunity, he couldn't have been worse. I need a backup left back, and I haven't really got any options on the list. We didn't even scout left back, which is just stupid of me. I'm gonna try and get Leo just for backup. He should grow as well. He shouldn't be super expensive. He's only 19, and he should be a cheap option at backup. I do need to learn how to say his second name. I think it's Hilda, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how to say his second name, but we're going to go with this. I'm going to remove the selling clause. I'm just going to pay 2.2 million. Hopefully they'll accept that. And they do. Jesse Marsh says, absolutely not a problem, Yorkie. I think we could probably get him into being 70 rated pretty quickly. Once we whack him on a development plan and he plays a little bit of football, hopefully he accepts rotation. That's good. He should be absolutely fine. He's one for the future at 19. He doesn't want a big wage either, so that's perfect. Leo is in the building. 2.2 million. Still leaves quite a bit left on the budget. Leo ended up getting his first start against Barrow in the Carabao Cup. Again, we don't don't really care about the cup competitions this season. All I care about is the Prem. Ben's getting a goal, though. His first goal for Blackburn Rovers. The games just do not stop coming. Next up is Reading. They're playing this formation again, but this is one we're going to win. We have to pick up points here. Callum Grant up top, Rudd behind him. Again, Divine played in the cup, so Rudd needs to play in this one. Diallo, Nelson. It's a really strong starting 11. I think Knight being back in the team will make a huge difference. This moment in time, I think footage-wise, to actually edit for you guys to watch that is in-game, is probably about a minute long, because there has been very little chances. Apart from the 2 goals for Swansea, there's just been nothing happening. We need to change that with this game against Reading. Yorkiemann, he played a long ball out wide there. Reece Nelson needed the help of Rudd, but it's absolutely opened up the centre of the park now. And is Amad Diallo going to be in? That is a terrible pass from Knight. My passing seems to be really off. There's been a title update. Don't know if anybody else has noticed it or if it's just me having a poor day on FIFA. But the passing seems to be really poor since that title update. Grant now doing brilliantly. There's Reece Nelson. Back to Grant. Grant's going to pull that one back. And I'm just trying to pull bodies away from positions that are dangerous. Callum Grant might be played in behind it. Callum Grant! Oh, what a save from Southwood. Why are the AI goalkeepers just absolutely insane at the minute? Just knocks it inside to Reece Nelson. Don't really have anyone I can give the football to. And Mad Diallo from distance. That's another good save. This is a much brighter start, though, for this Blackburn side. So I'm just going to take that with a lot of pride. Gustavo Hamer's never going to win that. Gustavo is actually pretty short. Now, Reece Nelson scored a wonder goal in the last episode. That's probably how we found ourselves in front in one of the games. That's a good ball. Rudd for his first goal for Blackburn. Needed to sort his feet out quicker. Oh, Mad Diallo wanted the run. He's going to get it. He wants to run there. Callum Grant. He's going to get Callum Grant. Oh, what a save again from the keeper. What are they making these keepers out of right now? Genuinely, it's just driving me insane. How? Just how is this our scenario? He should be a couple of goals up, I think, if the goalkeeper just wasn't a superstar. Who even is Southwood as well? Like, who even is he? And he's just saving everything. Although in general, was just a much better first half performance. Let's be honest with ourselves. Much better. And I feel like we got players involved that we needed to. Pulling them out of position a bit more. I'm trying to build up the play just a little bit slower. Mad Diallo now has to play it into Callum Grant. Nothing going for me there, though. Here they come, Pukas. Plays it into Mayte. Won't get much luck, but he's going to get the ball back because Reggie Cannon went down. Mayte now. Hamer was there. How, Kaminsky? How? They've had one shot this entire game. And Reading make it 1-0. Are we getting sacked? I have built such a beastly team and we might get sacked. I did everything I could there. I forced him into the most awkward position and I just... How's he scored near post? Rudd got a Mad Diallo. That's not the ball I wanted. I wanted Diallo. I might get across to him, Diallo. What a save. Like, what is the goalkeepers on FIFA 23 right now? It is absolutely insane. We're going to make a sub. I don't know what impact it's going to have. Tyrese Campbell comes on. We are tired now as well. Stamina is hitting us hard. Are we on for another loss? It's going to be super unacceptable if we are, to be honest with you. Reece Nelson. I might just time this perfectly. Tyrese Campbell! Oh my god, that is perfect. We're right back in this game, but we need wins. If we're going to go up automatically, we need wins. What a ball to Campbell. Reece Nelson really digging us out of a hole when we needed it. It's a perfect ball into him. Why now? Surely try and lift that one back. He does. Tyrese Dolan wasn't alert to it, and then they've managed to outmaneuver me, and this is where he scored last time. Kaminsky again not doing a great... What are we doing? Pickering gives the ball away. This could be dangerous. I wanted us to go on and get a winner. We haven't touched the ball since the moment I wanted us to go on and get a winner. Oh, my God. Block the football. 2-1 Reading in the dying moments. Blackburn are falling apart. It might take time for this team to gel together, but all that money spent, and this is what we're putting out. Reading 2, Blackburn 1. Just not good enough. 7 shots to Reading's 3, and we still managed to lose that one 2-1. And coming towards deadline day, we find we've dropped in the table. We're down to 6th, Southampton on 18 and Bournemouth on 18. Which means there's an 8-point gap already between ourselves and those sides, and they haven't lost a single game. Now, it is deadline day. We've got about 11 million left, but I don't want to panic. I don't feel like we need new signings at this stage. I have a lot of confidence in this team. I think I'm just having a bad performance on FIFA right now. It's pretty late at night after work, so just remember the dedication that Yorkie puts in. But this is a pretty decent squad size for me. I have rotation in all positions. Those games did come thick and fast. Can I have every faith that the team will perform how I want it to do? I think we're probably just going to skip skip past deadline day now. I'm happy with the transfers. 6 new players in, and I want to look to the youth academy as well if need be. Now, we hadn't sent our youth scouts out up to this point, so that's what we're going to do right now. And with a focus on youth, we're going to send the youth scouts out. I'm going to go to England again. Does not feel like we found the player that we wanted from England. That being our home nation, I want the academy to have quite a lot of English players. I'm also going to hire another scout. I feel like we're at that point where I can do that, and I'm going to hire this scout from Finland. I really like the story in the comments section about the fact that Blackburn nearly signed Lewandowski, so we are actually going to go to Poland. I love that. I'm going to go 9 months, and I feel like I might actually go for an attacker, but we do have a few players in that position. Let's just go any. Let's see if any gives results. The first time, we're going to go much further afield, and we're going to go to Chile. Why not? Ben Barrington Diaz was in the team. People have suggested Chile before. Let's go there, and let's go for 9 months as well. You guys updated with what's going on with the youth academy, but because now the transfer window is done, it's all going to be about the youth academy and see what we can kind of bring in. We haven't got any goalkeepers or defenders yet in the youth academy, though. I'm hoping maybe this time round we'll find some decent players in those positions. And next up is Bolton. I mean, at this stage, we just can't afford a loss. If we don't deliver here against Bolton, we are in some deep trouble. They might sack me before we even get to the stage of finishing this season. Leo's going to get a start. Nelson is going to stay in the starting 11 for this one. I'm going to go Knight and Travis, Devine and Campbell, because Campbell scored again. Campbell really seems to be my goal getter at the minute. Now we're going to play against Bolton, and if I don't like what I see, we're changing the formation. There's Tyrese Campbell. Tyrese Campbell into Knight. Knight puts it beyond the post. Not his season at the minute in front of goal, is it, Jason Knight? He was so clinical last season. This season, it's just not quite worked for him. And in space now, Devine in behind to Tyrese Campbell. That's a lovely touch from Campbell. It's bad shot, is it? But German saves it. Oh, this could be lovely. Go on then, Alfie. Alfie Devine. Perfect. Oh, my God. His goalkeeper's on FIFA 23, man. Absolute ludicrous. The saves that they are pulling off. And honestly, I don't know what to say. This is ridiculous. Once again, it is all us. But once again, the goals, that's all that matters. And it could be all us all game, but if they just score one breakaway goal, that is it. These youngsters need to show me something. I've massively and dramatically lowered the starting age of this squad for a reason. Travis! Oh my God, what a save. The first half of football is done. We dominated. They haven't had a single chance, but I mean, we're still not winning. And we need to win. Come Bolton, and they've done nothing. So I'm firmly expecting right now that they are about to score a goal, because they've done nothing. This passing into the box is what really undoes me. That's great, Reggie Cannon. Can we break now from this? Knight on the football. Well, Alfie Devine running forward. Jason Knight's passing, to be honest with you, this episode has been horrendous. Bakayoko now. Bolton needs to do well there. I feel like he did. He doesn't get across perfectly, but it's over the bar. Cade's going to come on for Diallo. Let's see if he can have an impact. Bolton are actually slowly getting into this game now in the second half. Ridiculous. I can't get the ball off of Bolton at the minute. They are literally just keeping the football. Spence messes up there. Reggie Cannon up against Bakayoko. And again, all I could do is just stand off and pray that they don't find the back of the net. And it's gone beyond the post. Very late free kick for Bolton. And I haven't touched the football really this second half. It's literally been all Bolton. I can't get it off them. Well in Spence now. Can we break away? Well, Cade, why aren't you making a run? Player runs have just slowed down massively, but Cowell here, if he has a bit of help, he's not going to get the help. He's not going to get the help. He's going to go all the way, and he's going to win the game. Oh, my God, what a moment that is for Blackburn Rovers. We needed that. We've been horrendous in this episode. Is that one of the moments that this turns around now for Blackburn? A win like this would be huge. And that's where the game ended. Cade does give us that victory. 1-0 in the end. I don't care at this point. I'll take it. I just need points on the board. We took on Peterborough next, and we managed to beat them 4-0. Wharton got a goal, so fair play to him. Reece Nelson, Campbell, and Knight as well scoring. That should give them some confidence. There's the Carabao Cup up next. It's a 3-1 victory against Harrogate. Gran, Britton, and Travis with the goals. We rotated massively, but the boys still managing to keep the win streak going. QPR will be the final game of the episode then. Tyrese Campbell up top, Knight in behind him. I'm going to try Knight at Cam for this one. Hamer and Travis, Diallo, Nelson. It's a strong starting 11. Of course, we're giving Diallo and Spence as much game time as possible so that they don't leave me in January. I thought about starting Cade as well in this one, but I just think he's such a good impact player off the bench. They're on a little bit of a run, and I would really like to round off this episode with a big victory, because we did not start it very well. Let's end it with a massive win. Now, QPR are the side that we absolutely battered in the playoffs, so they're going to want revenge against me. We've got a QPR free kick. Hopefully we can defend this one expertly. That's a good ball in, you know. That's a good ball in, but Kaminsky is equal to it. Now, they have so many bodies forward. Can I exploit them? Gustavo Hamer. I don't know how quick he is. I don't feel like he's quick enough. And he took 9 years to pass the football. Like, why did you take so long, Gustavo, to react? Well, this could be a good ball in behind. Can Reggie Cannon just get there? He can. That is perfect from Reggie. Get that one into Nelson. Nelson just can't find the pass. I can't find the passes in the final third, boys. The passing today for me, it's not been my strong point. To be honest with you, some of the passes that were working before just haven't worked. That's a good ball into Reece Nelson, though. And there we go. 1-0 Blackburn just before half-time. Finally managing to get something to go. And it's Reece Nelson again. What a season he's having so far. He could be a key factor in our promotion. Benz just wants to drive one across towards Tyrese Nelson. He's the danger man in the box. Samad Diallo, is he offside? He wasn't. He needed better control. It was a bullet header, but he just needed better control. No, I can play this ball to him. That's the most ridiculous part about Cade Cowell. And he's in again. Cade Cowell. Oh, he's in the post. Can you believe it? 2-0, and I'd have felt comfortable, but he needs to be making those runs as often as possible. Here come QPR. That is a fantastic ball into Dykes, and it's 1-1. And that, I believe, is like their second shot of the game again. How do we keep doing this to ourselves? It was just one rail clean through ball, and there was nothing we could do about it. It wasn't offside. It's Donald Dykes as well. He's not even quick. With that goal, I am extremely worried now about our promotion credentials. I am not going to lie. Harris Campbell now. Back across. Doland. He's done brilliantly. He's found Travis. Oh, he's got to score it. He's just not composed in front of goal, Travis. This is going to feel really bad if we don't get a goal. This is going to feel horrendously bad because we've been miles the better side again. And if we can't just find a way through here, I'm going to be devastated. Got a late free kick for QPR. Can you believe this? If this goes in, I would have cried. But it doesn't matter. It's full-time whistle. It's 1-1. It's a point against QPR. It's not good enough. And we are stumbling this season as we hit a real rocky patch of form. Feel like we scored a sum total of, what, 3 goals in like 5 games there that we played. And we conceded to 1 or 2 shots every single time. But somehow, by the grace of the gods, we are currently only 3 points off automatic. Bournemouth and Southampton have started to slip up just a tiny bit. So, I don't know. I don't know how we're in this position, but we are only 3 points off second. And we need to go back to the drawing board. I think we're going to look at different tactics. It's just not working going forward at the minute. We're trying to commit bodies. We're constantly coming up against these 3 at the back formations, and I feel like we need to stretch them more. That's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, boys. I'm looking forward to getting the Youth Scout reports back in the next one, and maybe promoting some more of the Youth Academy players to play a little bit more rotation in this starting 11. I am, however, very happy with the transfer window. I think when things gel and we get things going, we'll be absolutely fine. Also, I think it'll help when I'm not absolutely knackered after a shift. That's it for me, though. Appreciate you all. New, hit the subscribe button. Smash the like button as well, guys. It helps it be seen by more and more people. Thank you for the support on this series so far, and I will see you for the next episode.